Story. Once upon a time, there was an analyst at a global company, and they were absolutely drowning in change logs during a massive cloud migration. We're talking a nightmare of manual checks and endless data. So, did they get replaced by a machine? Nope. They became something way more powerful.
That's right. They became an agent boss, a human visionary managing a whole digital workforce. You see, this isn't a story about replacement at all. It's a story about elevation. It's time to level up, study buddy. Let's dig into exactly how you can do the same.
All right, so first, let's talk about the problem. It's a place I'm guessing many of you know all too well. We call it pilot purgatory, and honestly, it's where good analysis goes to die. Look, analysts are supposed to be the engines of modern decision-making, right? You're the ones finding the insights that push the business forward. But instead, what happens? You get trapped by all the tedious, low-value stuff, the data entry, the source checking, the completely mind-numbing verification. And this isn't just a feeling. It is a hard fact. 60%. Think about that. More than half of your work week is just gone, spent on manual drudge work. That's a huge drain on talent, on creativity, on strategic potential. But what if you could get all that time back? Well, that brings us to the solution. And it's not about replacing you. It's about giving you a new kind of partner. So, let's meet your new digital colleague, the AI agent. So, what even is an AI agent? Well, think of it like an autonomous software partner. It's not just another tool, it's literally a new member of your team that you can delegate tasks to. It can plan and execute those complex, super repetitive, analytical jobs at a scale that we as humans just can't match.
Okay, this is where it gets really practical. What kind of work are we talking about? We're talking about agents that can prepare detailed statistical analyses for you, or dive into messy, unstructured data to find those needle-in-a-haystack patterns. They can even perform what we call touchless operations right inside your company's ERP system, giving you predictive insights in real time. This is the drudgery we're taking right off your plate.
And this brings us to a really crucial shift in thinking. The goal here isn't just basic automation, it's augmentation. It's a completely new philosophy of work. And this chart illustrates the difference perfectly. Over on the left, you've got the manual era. Tons of drudge work, not a lot of strategic output. That's that 60% trap we were talking about. But on the right, you see the agentic era. The drudge work just plummets, and your capacity for high-level strategy, it skyrockets. You're not just running the numbers anymore, you're interpreting them and making the big calls. And this isn't just a theory. In cybersecurity, we saw agentic analysts condense thousands of alerts into just a handful of actually actionable incidents. And the result? A staggering 2,500 analyst hours saved. That's like adding 30 full-time members to your team overnight without needing a single extra desk. It's wild. So the most important point here is this winning combination. You get to pair the AI smarts, its pure logic, its incredible scale, its pattern detection, with human hearts. And that's you. That's your empathy, your ethical judgment, your deep understanding of context, and your ability to give that final strategic validation. That partnership is frankly unbeatable.
So what's the end game here? It all leads to one destination, transforming your role. You stop being a doer of tedious tasks, and you become a high-level reviewer and strategist guiding the incredible work of your new digital colleagues.
Now, to make this idea even clearer, let's use a simple analogy. I like to call it the super librarian effect. Imagine you're writing a huge dissertation. Instead of spending months wandering through the library, you just ask your AI agent, your super librarian, a complex research question. In just a few minutes, it reads every single book in that library. Now, it doesn't write the paper for you, but it comes back and hands you the exact 3 pages you need to prove your entire point. That's the kind of power we're talking about. So the big question now is, how do you become an agent boss? Well, it's your turn to level up, and you can actually start right now. Here is your first mission. Go to Notebook LM and give it this exact prompt. Ask it to compare a financial analyst fighting fraud all by themselves versus one using a multi-agent system. And get specific. Ask it to use an evaluator optimizer loop. That's a cool process where one agent proposes a solution and another one refines it, creating this powerful feedback cycle. You can see for yourself how this partnership actually works in a real-world scenario. This is the journey. It's all about taking that first step, using these new tools, and fundamentally changing your role. Remember, The future of analysis isn't about being replaced, it's about being amplified. It's time to transform from a doer into a strategist.
And that's it for today's explainer. If this helped you level up, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Study Buddy with Notebook LM. It's your daily guide to the agentic revolution. Until next time, stay agentic.